lads, this is Jazz, finally bringing you another What I Got. Now guys, a few things before I start here. The first thing, this will be the last one, in a sense, until my birthday. When I say in a sense, I mean I will still probably continue to collect some books from the library down there and some free Steam games, and you might have them as filler. But this will be the last one that really has anything that I've bought in it for a while, because I have to save for the vet bills, and you know how that is. We got pets, there's always vet bills, so yeah. And also, there's something in this video that'll be a little controversial, but I want you to know that I hold none of the negative beliefs that is portrayed in this material. I just found the concept interesting, and I'll talk a little more about it when I show it off. Which I'm going to briefly show it off, because I don't know how YouTube will react to it either. Yeah, that's saying something about it. I mean, I could say that it's been shown before, but it isn't something that, it isn't something that is completely taboo, but it could be considered it. So I'll just get it over with and show it off. Mouse by Art Spielman. Yeah, I'll just show it this way. That's probably the best way to show it. And that's all I'm showing. I know. Well, you know, I guess I will show you a little bit in there. But besides that, I'm not showing any more about it. I'm just saying, guys, that this, I can see how this makes me look really bad. But guys, I'm not in any way with the cats, which represent the, you know, the Nazi, right? I'm all for the mouse, right? I never really paid attention in world history. Yeah, I know, again, my ADHD, like, brain at the time was not having it, and I know this isn't talking about the full World War II, but it's from someone from the Jewish concentration camp. You know, it's his grandfather or father's point of view. You know, they were the one in it, and the kid or grandkid was making the story for them. So it's from the point of view of the Jewish in the situation, but they're represented by mice and cats instead of people. So, and I love graphic novels too, so I figured this would be a way for me to kind of learn a bit about what happened back then, but still be entertaining enough for me to, you know, gravitate towards it. Plus, I heard a lot of great things and negative things, you know, about it. So again, guys, I'm not with the Nazis on anything. I'm completely against them. I'm giving you that. And I don't know if I'm even going to be flagged for showing the swastika on it, but it is what it is. So, the next thing I got is 1957 and 1958, or Volume 4 of the Complete Peanuts. Now, yeah, I know it's not in the best condition. I don't even know if this plastic is supposed to be there, honestly. But it is. But yeah, let me see. I'm curious who is doing the forward here. And it is Jonathan Franzen. I honestly don't know who he is. And I'm probably now going to have to say it, put it in the, what is it? The title card. But yeah, actually, interestingly enough, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the Volume 3 I got for Christmas, Matt Groening, Simpsons creator, actually did the foreword. And I don't know how I didn't read the foreword. I just said, oh, look at the pictures. I feel so stupid. Like, I mean, at least I knew who he was, right? And speaking of showing you the pictures, I want to show you some of the... But it's actually in really good condition, minus the little hole it has there in the plastic right there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm still reading volume 3, but I'm enjoying it very, very much. Now, guys, I'm going to get to mention a few things that are on their way that I ordered. And I know you could argue, Jazz, why didn't you wait till it all came in? Well, put it this way. It could be March 21st before I get everything. So, yeah, I'm recording it all now when the two biggest things, and these were the two biggest things and the most expensive things I ordered, they just happened to be coming together. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do it when that comes. But I ordered On the Banks of Plum Creek, which is the fourth, really, but I don't include Farmer Boy. So the official third Little House on the Prairie in my series, in my opinion. And I'm looking forward to reading that. I'm really enjoying Little House on the Prairie. I'm pretty close to done, more about 60-ish% done of it. And I just really looking forward to it. I am sad the others will have to wait till about my birthday, but you know what? It's what it is. You could ask about Easter, but this is most of the stuff, guys. The stuff I bought is for me in early Easter. So I'm really not be getting much for Easter except for chocolate, maybe some cards, and you'll see them with them. But besides that, that's why I said to hold off until my birthday. But again, at least I get to read the third one and see if I want to continue when my birthday comes along. The last thing I got was pretty pricey too, actually. Was, anyway. And it's a Peanuts Holiday DVD collection. Now, it doesn't have the Easter Beagle. I do own that on VHS. But it has The Great Pumpkin, Christmas, Charlie Brown, and Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. So it has those 3 specials on one DVD. And I just can't resist, right? I mean, I know I have to find other ways to watch the Easter Beagle, but that's what it is. I own it physically. And that's what matters, right? Okay, guys. Now for some stuff that I have here. From the library. Yes. I got it is Walt Disney Storyland. It has 55 stories adapted from Walt Disney films. And it's like the little golden books. I'm actually really excited about this one, guys. Really, it has so many good stories there that I might read that actually soon. I got The Christmas Jigsaw Murders. Now, this is pretty much like a Christmas horror book in a way, which, again, sort of up my alley. I gotta get used to the characters and all that, but I figured this would be so much fun. Like, yeah, I know Christmas, fa la la la, it's a little bit late for that, but hey, you know what? You can enjoy a good book anytime, right? So, figured it'll make it more fun for me to read, in a way. I got Alice's Favorites, another Disney book. But some of these books are like classics. So they're like stories based on Alice, in Wonderland. And I forgot to show you the pictures in that other one too, I guess. I will do that quickly if I can find... There it is. So it has like different stories and pictures in there. I got the War Room. Although it says here it's a Bible study, so it probably may not be. And it is. Okay, so this is a Bible study, so this was probably an oopsie to get. But Oh well, maybe I can look at it at some point. This is probably now my least favorite one, knowing that. But I heard The War Room was a good book, so... I got The Mystery of the Cupboard. Now guys, I know this is the second book in the series. I figured I'll find the Indian in the cupboard online to read somewhere, but I heard of this story in general, these stories in general, and I wanted to kind of check them out. And again, I would rather not order this online just to try. So, at some point, if I like the Indian in the cupboard, then I might eventually get it someday too. But right now, I figured that way I'd have the second one too if I want to continue reading it. I got History with a Twist. So this is kind of like Nova Scotia, different stories, and has like different twists to them, like. And as I said, like, I live in Nova Scotia, so I figured this would be actually an interesting book for me to read. So, like, I do need to get myself out of my comfort zone a little bit, you know, and read some more fiction, or what is it? What do they call it? Well, stories that have real truths to them, right? Instead of reading the fantasy type of stories. So, I got that. And speaking of, I don't know if this is really true or not, but it's a Midnight Clear Family Christmas Stories. And this is a Puffin book, so it says here, a treasury of stories to share year after year. So I don't know if there's truth to it at all, but this is just a nice little book with different, like, short stories in it. So this might be a good thing for me to read too. So yeah, I did really good with the books, you know, this year, or this month, or this, few months, right? I never got anything since Christmas, really. Well, I did, I guess, after a little bit, but after January, I never got anything. I just kept building these up. So, now, I got a little bit of clothes to show ya. It is Peanut, like Snoopy mostly in a Halloween, but they're pajamas pants. And I'm going to wear these at some point, but I do got to do exercise to wear them a little bit. I got different socks, like they're Gryffindor. Like, there's like at least 4. So I got, geez, it's hard to show these off, but these are black and gold, you know, Gryffindor ones. These ones just have red and white, like Gryffindor on it. And this is checkered with Gryffindor and just white in Gryffindor. I just find these all so cool. As I said, I am a huge Harry Potter fan. And I know the things that you know who's done and said were controversial, and I do not accept what she said. But I still love the series, nonetheless, as it is. These are new slippers, but they have grips on them. And I love the checkered look of these as well. And what they say, Muck Lux? That's an interesting brand name. Alright guys, the fun part. Well, not really the fun part, but the games that I got, which I will be showing on the Steam page, pretty much. The first game I'm showing you, and you'll see pictures inserted too, is Lamb Lamb. So this game is pretty much, it's a visual novel. but it's also a clicker and a RPG, I guess. It's hard to explain it. Okay, so I guess you have to save Lam Lam from terrible parents, and you got 3 days to do it. So it's an interesting story in that way. And it's Asian as well. They have Japanese in it as well. And it's based on real events, really. Oh, that kind of got dark. So I think let's go to the next story, which is hopefully not as dark. The Were Cleaner. Yeah, okay, it is sort of dark. It has a werewolf to it, but it's stealth, cartoony, and casual. And you're like a cleaner, but then you'll turn into a werewolf, and you have to, people. So it's a little, okay, why did I say let's get to something a little less dark? But this is almost as dark in a way. Gosh darn it, Jazz. Why do you have an act for choosing the worst games to put on a video? I don't know. Chat, that is for me to figure out, and you guys all to figure out, and me to also figure out. But yeah, you have different scenarios you could be in, and that. Alright, the very brief and meaningless adventure of Hero Man. Now this one, that's a little more like it. This is more of a satirical RPG. Grizzly, and really? Did you have to use the word grizzly? Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be looking it up, but I'm just figuring out what to say for this. But yeah, it sounds like a fun game, right? It sounded, when I was listening to them, it sounded like a really fun game. So, in a different game for me to play. So, this is still better than the other ones that I talked about when it came to the material. And the final game is called If on a Winter Night for Travelers. Okay, would you... So this is pretty much a point and click and story rich. Okay. Something tells me this was another not so content friendly choice, but it says the name was Ritual? Oh, for crying out loud. Look guys, I swear, I did not mean to make... I even just read the mature content warning. Guys, I swear, I did not mean to make this video so dark. Remember the joke where I said that book was going to be the most, unfriendly thing for this video? Guys, I was so sorely wrong. But you know what? It sounds like a fun game, an interesting game, and a horror type of game. So, guys, check it out if you're over the age of 16. Like any... What a way, guys, to end on this video. 3 games that could possibly be so morbid that I'm shocked if I wouldn't be shocked if I would be shocked if I didn't get some type of flack from it, but be happy if I didn't. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this haul, give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new to this channel and like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know when new videos are coming out. And I'll see you guys in my next video.